Hey guys, sorry about that. Here we are. You know what? Let's just start all over again and pretend that never happened. Okay, my name is Eric, otherwise known as KM Dad. That's what everyone around here calls me anyway. Today we are going to be starting our brand new campaign called the Blackened Hand. I'm really excited about it. We've been working on it for some of us have been working on it for probably close to 2 years, on and off. We wanted to play this live. Then I went and moved and left all my kids in Edmonton, and now we found a way to do it for you and us as well. So, just a quick note, we're not going to be talking directly to Twitch chat while we're playing the game, just to keep the immersion kind of, you know, there. But at the end, we're going to be having a quick 15-minute roundtable kind of a thing, and we can talk to you guys. You guys can talk to us, tell us what you think. We can tell each other what we think, and so on and so forth. But now, hopefully, Blake, if you'd like to introduce your character, I'm assuming I got it right this time.
Hey, let's hope that it
Hey, I think it's
works.
working. Let us know if you can hear
Okay,
Blake.
We're
I am
good.
playing Cy Goldpetal. I am a wood elf, average height. I'm pretty slender, pretty skinny. I'm 98, but that's in elf years, so that's about 18 human years. I'm a druid. I have like copper-ish hints on my skin. I have hazel eyes and very snow white hair. With the exception of one purple braid in it. Uh, I like my jewelry quite a bit, so I have a few earrings and jewels layered throughout my character. I wear a cloak type of thing, but it's made out of white owl feathers, and I try to resemble an owl looking character. And then I wear leather as normal, and white leather boots, and a couple uh, purple dyed leather pieces throughout, and I carry around a quarterstaff that has a decent sized purple gem on the end, and that's about it.
Okay, Aaron, you're up.
Hello everybody. I will be playing Taupe Frizzlewicks. She is a forest gnome. She's a 16-year-old girl, very cute and short in stature. She wears steampunk goggles on her head, kind of some tattered leathers that kind of go down her body. She has a cool little steampunky pistol on her side, as well as a chipmunk on her shoulder or in her pockets. His name is Peanut. And yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, Keenan.
I'm Keenan. I'm going to be playing Drought the Drunkard. I am a fighter, and I'm stout halfling. That means I'm small, I'm fat, and I'm a fighter. I'm armed to the teeth. Literally, I wear all black like a true pirate should. And that's it, I think.
Don't worry about the hat. He's not a captain. At least that's what we've been told. Okay, Emmett, you're up.
Hi, I'm Emmett. I'm playing Otto Kovacs, who's a dragonborn paladin. He's a tall, shiny, strong boy. Usually wears chainmail. I don't know. I think that's all I can say.
All right. Well, there you go. Have your our personal introductions. So, without any further ado, we are going to get into it. All right. So, basically, your party awakes. Awakes is the wrong term. You realize where you are. Is probably the best way to describe it. You're sitting around a campfire, the four of you, and you're basically staring at the fire. You don't remember what happened seconds before. You literally just almost came into consciousness, as almost like waking up from a dream. What happened before? It's like time has passed, but you don't really have any type of time awareness of what happened. You don't remember what you've been doing. You know it's been, like, by looking at the moon, you can tell it's been about 2 weeks from when you think it is. So basically, you're missing 2 weeks of your life. So beside you, there's a rough table. It's basically somebody took a log, cut it in half, and then put two little stumps underneath it, and that's sort of a makeshift table. On the table, there's like a pile of good berries. You've got there and a couple of like wine flasks. Um, Sai, you realize that that's yours because scribbled hastily on it with kind of looks like a burnt end of a stick, it says Toph. And you know that Toph tends to run around scrawling her name on things that don't actually belong to her, um, just so that she can never be accused of stealing. So you instinctively know, yeah, that's my wine flask. Uh, as well as the good berries in the wine flask, you see a map. And on the map is a location just basically south. You can tell you know where you are. You're south of Morgul's Mound, which is basically a burial mound, sort of in local lore. And there is a circle with an X on the mound. X marks the spot, kind of a thing. So you're kind of thinking, well, this is probably some type of map. Well, it is a map, but it seems to be important. In the fire, you see what looks to be somebody's arm, like more like a skeletal arm. It's got ragged clothes on it. The flesh is really dried out and kind of withered, and it's just laying there. But what's interesting is as you look closer, you realize that it's not the flesh or the clothing, none of it's actually being consumed. It looks like it's perfectly fine. It's not charring, it's not doing anything. It's literally just sitting in the fire. That being said, what would you guys like to do?
Oh shoot, right into it. Okay. Um,
Keep in mind, I mean, Sai and Toph, you obviously know each other because you've known each other for longer than 2 weeks, right? So you recognize each other. You don't recognize the two others around you, but you know you don't feel necessarily you feel at ease, as in like when you woke up, you didn't feel afraid. So whatever was happening just before, you don't feel like there was any kind of tension or any kind of, imminent danger.
I think personally, I'd like to panic with the resolve. And
I'll,
probably screaming, who are you?"
Good God, we have to listen to Keenan's impression of a pirate this entire game.
That is so fucking good.
That's pretty
High
good.
quality. Wait, are you saying that to us?
Yeah, I'm pointing at the group.
Well, hello. My name is Toph. As I said, I'm gonna kind of quickly push up as close as I possibly can to Sai.
Okay.
All right.
I'll come in and Toph, you're good, right? Do you know what's happened here? I can't seem to remember. Did you get in trouble again?
What? No, I don't think I did. I think I'm actually didn't do anything wrong this time. At least I think. But no, I don't know where I am. Are these your? Do you know this guy?
No, I do not recognize any of what is happening here. Okay, well, nice to meet you. As you said, that is Toph. I am Sai, Sai Goldpetal to be exact. Do you know what's going on here?
Hi, I'm Otto. I don't know what the hell is going on here. You guys don't know anything about how we got here? Nothing at all? You guys don't remember anything?
No. Well, my items I know are mine because they have Toph's name on them. So they're obviously not hers.
Why would they be yours if they've got her name on them?
That's a long story. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But this map, I'm not sure about. Let's take a look. So I'll pick up the map and look at it. What, like, anything I recognize around, or
You don't. As far as you're concerned, the map is like of a land you've never seen before.
Yes.
It literally doesn't mean anything to you. It's just literally mountains, hills, towns, some strange town that says Neverwinter. You've never been there. You've never seen it. You don't have no idea what that place is.
You see, ye have a map. I like
mean,
maps.
Well, you're
You're a
welcome to look at
cartographer?
it.
I am a pirate.
You're a what?
I might know something. Pirate.
So you steal for a living?
No, I murder.
Yes, that's what pirates are.
No, it's like
I get wound up
honorable.
with pirates.
y-
It's
don't
what?
don't fear me. No, it's I've got brothers.
Oh, I'm not scared of you, knee high.
Okay, it's
Gee,
gonna
you
be-
wee little bastard.
Right, shut up. Where are we? Does anyone recognize this area at all? Anything?
I have traveled many a lands, and I do not recognize where we are or anything on this map. If you guys want to take a look, feel free to be my guest. My
Can
other
I-
worry is, whose hand is that? Anybody missing a hand here? It's not me.
What hand?
I'm immediately gonna look to see
got
if
both.
the pirate has both his hands.
What? Me? I've got them both. I never lose a battle.
Of course.
Can
I don't think
can I look at
pirates
the
are
map?
known for giving away things.
Sorry, what was that?
Can I take a look at the map?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's your game. I'm just running it.
Do I see anything?
Yes, you recognize exactly where you are. You know, based on the map, that Mount Hotnow is basically straight to your north and a little bit to your west. You know that Neverwinter, which you've been to many times, is just east or west of that. So you can kind of gather by the map that you're about a mile south of the actual mount, where that has the X on it.
All right. I know where we are. Every time. I've been here many a times.
You haven't?
Yeah.
Is
I- as
do
a-
you know what happened?
I have no idea what happened.
Oh.
But I know where we are to start.
If you're a pirate like you say you are, then why are you out here?
Interesting question.
Why would you ask that? We just established that
I just
none of us around this fire know how we got here.
Well, you
I'm
must
not
have-
exactly sure.
I don't know. I thought maybe we must have been around here for something. I just think being a pirate this far inland is kind of. It doesn't matter. Here, and I'm gonna take a look at the map with my big brain.
Okay.
Do I see anything shiny
On the map?
on the map? On the map, anything that looks really cool, gold mounts,
Nope.
things of diamonds in the corner.
It literally looks like somebody procured the map out of a book or like
okay.
this isn't
Very
some-
nice map.
yeah, this isn't something that you would buy like at a vendor kind of thing. This is the kind of thing where it was like pulled out of some kind of a tome. So you'd see like the torn edges on the one side, and then the rest of it's it's beaten up. Like it looks like it's been folded and put in pockets and stuff for a while. It's not a new map by any stretch of the imagination, but there's no like just by looking at it, you don't see any kind of anything peculiar about it other than somebody has rudely taken and made a circle and an X on Margot's map.
Just
Wait,
to
where's
clarify,
the
the
circle and the
and the
X?
X together or
Yep,
separate?
it's like circled and then an X through it.
Okay.
Is this in the middle of like a forest, or is there a road near us, or?
No, you're kind of in a clearing. There's not a whole lot around you. It's almost like you just sort of found on the edge of a sort of a forest. You found a little sort of a sheltered area, and you just built a campfire, and your
Okay.
tents and everything are sort of set up. Basically, it's just a really crude kind of a camp, like travelers would have.
You have tents?
Well, let's not say they're tents. Let's say they're just bedrolls.
Leaps.
Yeah. Yeah. Lean-tos.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get up and search the area. Just look around.
Okay. Yeah.
Look for any clues or anything. Do I have to roll for that?
You can do an
Roll a
investigation
perception
check.
First roll of the campaign.
Do an investigation check.
Where's my skill thing? I should know this. I'm sorry. Investigation. Okay. No modifier.
Okay.
17.
Oh,
17.
that's good.
It literally looks like you guys just made camp here. There's nothing special about where you are. There are no signs of struggle. There's no combat signs. Like it's not like you came upon somebody else's camp and just sort of woke up there. This is by all intents and purposes your stuff, your camp.
Can I roll an insight check to search deep within myself to find memories of what happened?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So
Stop dilly dallying. We're together,
Okay.
and we got next to go to.
I walk up to the fire and put my hand close, but not in it, to see if it's hot.
The fire is a fire. It is hot.
Nice.
I
So
mean, you
weird.
can roll a perception or an investigation check if you want, but it's a fire. Yeah, it's a
Can
campfire.
anybody grab that hand?
yes. Why would I though? Why
Oh,
am I
you're-
grabbing the hand?
Well, it's not
Yeah.
burning, so there has to be something up.
Well,
with
it's a
it.
corpse hand. Of course, I guess it would still be on fire, wouldn't it?
I mean, I could make a lasso.
Or I could just reach in on
I
a dragon.
think he's a dragon.
Yeah.
I think he can just reach in.
Do you have fire resistance as a
I-
bronze dragon?
Oh, wait. The resistance is the same thing as my breath weapon, right?
Yeah.
So I think I have lightning resistance.
I.
Totally fine to stand
well,
up
Is
tall. in a-
lightning not hot?
You know what? I'm just gonna stick my hand in there and see what happens. I pull out the hand.
Okay, you get 2 points of damage for that.
What? I feel misled.
Should have let me lasso it, dude.
Well, you can do
Yeah,
whatever you
damn
want.
it.
I'm not going to say no. You can't put your hand in a fire. It's just
Well,
two.
no, but I don't. I
It's
don't
2 points of
get
damage.
this that well, and you said
It's 2 points of damage.
Oh, God.
You're fine.
All right,
Eat a
fine.
couple of good
Just
berries. You'll
Shoot
be
it out
fine.
with a club too. It's
Fine.
right here.
If that hurt, those berries on the table might help you. Just trust me.
They
on this
might-
one.
Alright.
They also
Also,
might.
it's
Hey, total stranger, have these berries.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
so-
I'm good.
trying to
fruits
trick
aren't
you.
Really, my thing.
Okay.
So
So,
Okay.
strange berries, long
Suit
life.
yourself.
so the
long
arm is
story.
now out of the fire.
In my scorched hand.
Oh, so you like grabbed it and you're holding. Yeah, it's cold. It's completely cold.
The hand is cold.
The whole hand is cold. Well, I mean, it's like bone. It's like bone
Yeah,
and shriveled
fair enough.
skin. So it's.
Well, you put a solid object in a hot fire, it's gonna get hot. So it's still.
I
it's
wonder
still
what that
shocking.
could mean.
I wonder why it's.
I
not
wonder why
hot.
it's. I wonder why it's not hot.
Yeah.
Does anything happen with the hand when I like move it around? I'm gonna turn it around in my hand and like look at it.
It seems
Just
to.
a corpse hand.
It seems
Relax.
to offer resistance when you turn it from a certain direction.
Kind of like a gyroscope, or
Imagine, yeah, like a gyroscope, or if you could imagine trying to grab a compass needle.
okay.
And obviously you'd be able to move a compass needle, but you'd always feel it kind of putting pressure one way or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna try and move it towards the direction that provides the least resistance. If that makes any sense.
Yep. So
Okay.
as you like, you're kind of turning around. Let's say you start eastward and you kind of move, and as you get sort of northwest, you kind of feel it relax, and the hand almost, because it's just like pretty dead, right? But as it gets closer, it kind of does this, and then as you go away, it kind of goes back to nothing. So as you're pointing in a certain direction, it actually is literally pointing, right?
Okay. I think this is some evil, like dark magic bullshit. I think I need to destroy this hand.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, it's
Stop.
evil.
It could
I-
be important.
Never
Look.
trust the mages.
Okay, I mean, true, but Is the hand pointing in the direction of where the X and the circle on the map are?
Yes.
Actually,
I
yes?
believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say we take this hand and go. Since it's pointing us in the direction of that X, we should go to where the marker on the map is.
I guess I do want answers.
I mean, we need to figure out why we're here, what happened, and honestly, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna basically break camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna head out in the direction of the hand. What was it? Northwest. Yeah.
Okay.
Marching order.
Give me 1 sec here. As you guys are breaking camp and getting ready to go, just sort of as everything is packed up, you sling your packs. Who's going to be holding the hand?
I'll carry the hand.
You'll carry the hand? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And marching order, you guys want to do any kind of... Do you want to... who's going to be first in the lineup?
I reckon no one likes the pirate, so they're probably gonna put me in.
No one's gonna turn
And
their
I'm-
back behind a pirate.
I'm fine with doing it. So
Okay.
We'll
put the
turn to
pirate in
Toph
front.
and say, get behind.
Not like
me
he's gonna get in the
and
way of
stay
our
there.
view.
Okay.
actually,
Way ahead of you.
shouldn't
I
Emmett
will
be
be
in
right
front
beside you.
because he has the hand?
I'm not turning my back on any of you. I don't know.
Okay,
it.
then give me the hand.
No, I'm not giving you the hands.
The hand doesn't seem to be affected by other objects, so he could literally be in the middle or the back or the front. And
Actually, you know
And
what?
it
No,
wouldn't.
I don't want to touch this evil magic crap anymore. Someone else take this.
Yeah, give me the hand. I want to take my
I
kerchief
don't know if I wanna
and
give it to
wrap
the
around
pirate.
hand.
I give it to Sai.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm just gonna put it into my bag.
Oh, okay.
well, aren't you gonna try and figure out where it's leading us?
We
Well,
have
you-
the map. We know where we're
where we're
going
going.
with the
Fine.
map.
And you've got a pretty good bearing of where
I'm
you're.
I'm
Yeah.
the only one who knows where we are. So
I never did
Yeah.
take a look at that map.
Do,
Should I do
do
that?
you want the
I
hand?
told you.
Sorry, your name again? I forgot.
Otto? No.
No,
Trout.
not you. The
Trout.
pirate.
the
Me.
pirate.
I see. Aye! Out to me, laddie.
Oh, okay. I'll try to remember that. Do you want the hand? If you're
Don't
leading?
give him the hand.
Ye the hand. I mean, if
Ye
you're
what?
willing
What
to
about
hold
me?
it, I'll. You can keep it, but I
Okay,
think it's just
I'll
best
keep
if the
it then.
person in front. takes it.
So who's got the
Just-
hand? I don't.
I have the hand currently. It's in
Okay.
my bag.
In your backpack. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Emma, did you say you wanted to see the map?
Yeah, well, is there anything I'm gonna get out of it that Drought didn't?
You have to see it.
That's
Have a-
metagaming, I guess.
have a
Yeah,
look at
I'll
the
take out the map and I'll look at it.
Okay, sounds good. Like Drought, Otto knows exactly where he is. He recognizes Neverwinter. He obviously knows Neverwinter. He knows the long road. He knows. I mean, he's never been here before, but because he's traveled, he knows where he is, and he
Knows the
knows the
region.
rough look.
It's
He knows the
visual
region. He
awareness,
knows it
yeah.
roughly where he is. So
Okay.
really, the only two of you who don't know where you are going to be Toph and Sai.
Yeah.
And-
You guys don't recognize this. Sorry, I'll keep.
Yeah.
Like,
No, go ahead.
you guys don't recognize this map. Where are you from?
Good question, my friend. Let's go.
No, hold on. Wait a second. That's super
Oh.
dodgy. I don't like that.
We originally came from the High Forest.
Yeah, that was probably 2 years ago when we were there last. But yeah, that's the original location that we met.
Well,
Uh,
I've never been there, so that means nothing to me.
We
Let's
travel around. I like to research the world, so we're usually here and there.
Aye, let's get going. Pirate code and all.
Pirate code.
Don't ask questions
the
you
pirate
don't need
code.
to. Let's go.
The pirate code. Okay, so as you're about to set off, you hear howling, and it's close. It's very close. In fact, it's so close that I want you to roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Sick.
Woo! First roll. Let's go.
Natural one, boys.
17 again.
Okay, 17 plus your.
I got a 10.
I have no modifier for initiative.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I got it.
Really?
I think so. Am I looking
I
at the
got
right?
15.
Blake, we're
Initiative's right in
fucking
the middle.
twins today. That is also a nat 1.
Drought, you got 15?
Yeah.
And Toph and Sai both got 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Wait, no, that's intelligence. My bad. I need to roll. Initiative is
It's
Wait,
in the middle,
I
right
lied.
next to your AC.
It's
I-
right next to your AC. Yeah.
right next to my
In
AC.
and speed.
My
Like,
initiative
in
is
the
actually
middle.
five.
-1. Let's
But
reroll
I
it.
forgot that
Hey,
my
it's
modifier.
18, so I got the same final roll. Anyways, 17. Moving on.
Okay, you got 17. So I got 17, 15, and 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Okay, so unfortunately, you were surprised. None of your passive perceptions were high enough to spot the wolves coming, so the wolves get a surprise attack round.
Oh no.
That means we go.
Sounds
hurt.
gooch. No,
All
I'm
right.
fine.
So, wolf number 1 is going to go after Otto
Oof.
Why me?
because that's just the
Because
way it is.
I'm big and shiny. That makes sense.
So that is a 8 against your AC. I'm guessing that's a miss. You have 18?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he misses. However, he is going to, or she, I don't know, is going to run up and engage right next to you.
Okay.
Wolf number 2 is, one sec, is going to zero in on Drought and make an attack.
Try your darndest.
Try your darndest. And that is a 13 against AC.
16, so miss.
Nice. Okay, but he is going to be right in front of you.
Sounds gooch.
The third wolf, who sees a little halfling, or sorry, a little forest gnome, is going to come running up to Toph. And that is going to be a 14 against AC.
That's a miss.
A miss. These wolves suck.
What's your AC?
15.
Oh, wow.
All right, so Otto, you're
Dex
up.
check.
All right, I'm gonna look at the wolf right that you said, the one that was like right next to me,
Yep.
and I'm going to smack it with my warhammer.
Okay, roll an attack.
Yep.
Leans in
It's
real close.
so super close. So close, just so everyone could see.
17 plus 5. Nope. Yeah, plus 5.
Plus 5.
So
Okay.
22.
That's a hit.
20.
Go ahead and roll
That's
damage.
1d8.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 3. So that's 7.
7 on wolf number 1. Okay. Just for you people watching at home, yeah, that's working. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that you guys could see the combat. Next is going to be Drought. Go
All
ahead.
right. I'm gonna lap the wolf right in front of me with my scimitar.
Okay.
Lap it?
Yeah, as my first attack.
Go ahead and roll attack.
14 plus 7, so 21.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
dumb.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Sure.
Okay. And then
Go ahead and
1
roll.
plus 5, 6.
6 is your damage.
Yeah. 1.
Okay, we've got 6. And that's just your one.
Bonus action to lap him twice.
Okay.
Second time. Okay. 4 plus 7, so 11.
11 is going to miss.
Oof.
All right, it is wolf number 1's turn again, and he's right in front of Otto. So he's going to roll. That's going to be an 11 against your AC.
Of 18, so it misses.
Misses. Okay. Wolf number 2 is going to go after Drought again, and that's going to be 10 against your AC.
These wolves are on
16,
fire.
Yes.
These wolves are terrible. Worst wolves ever. Third wolf, annoyed by his companions, is going to take a bite out of Toph and critically misses. I'm getting another dice. That's not working out well for me. All right, Toph, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take it. I'm not hitting in the slightest.
Worst
So,
wolves ever.
yeah. So I will simply just go for the quick stab in the one in front of me.
Okay. Wolf number 3.
It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
And then
Roll damage.
9 damage.
9.
9 damage.
You guys are broken.
The wolves can't stop us.
You guys are broken.
Too
And
good.
are you going to attack with your other dagger?
That was both already. I went stab
you
stab.
already.
Yeah.
Oh, well, next time you roll twice for attack.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to do that?
No, we'll just go. This is your first fight. I'll let you guys have an easy one. Sai.
Okay.
Okay. I'll cast Thorn Whip on the closest wolf to us.
So basically where you're standing, there's one basically right next to Toph, and the other one is basically next to Drought, and you're kind of in between the two. So you're equidistant, so you can choose which
The
wolf.
one next to Toph. Thorn
Okay.
Whip on the one next to Toph.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll attack.
15.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. 1 damage.
1 damage.
And I'm not pulling at 10.
You're not going to pull it.
Actually, I
damage.
lied. I am going to pull it 10 feet closer to me.
Okay, so you're going to pull it right next to you.
Yes.
'Kay.
And away from Toph.
Okay. Well, the way you guys are standing, because the way you two are, you've basically pulled it in between you, but you've got its attention.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's-
All right. Round number 2. Otto, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. I can make a two-handed swing with my warhammer, right?
Yep. Yeah, and then
Okay,
you just
I'm
you
gonna-
just go to your D. I think you use a 1d10. If you're
Yeah,
used to.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at. Well, do I want to kill this wolf? It's just a wolf. Yeah, whatever. I'll kill it. No, I shouldn't. That's not playing.
Moral decisions.
I don't know.
He is really angry, and although he's missed you, he's definitely marked your armor. Like he just couldn't find purchase on you, so he's he's aggressive. It's not like he's just
You can always just leave him if you
he
feel like
wants
you have to.
It's right next to me, but it's not on me, right?
It's literally adjacent. Like it's right in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna just do a one-handed swing at it. What is that? 13? Yeah, 13 plus 5.
13 hits.
Okay,
Roll
cool.
damage.
1d8. 6. Plus 3 is 9.
Okay, that wolf number 1 is dead.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Okay, not happy about it.
They're bad, man.
Drought, you're up.
You got to put your back into it. And yeah, I'm gonna hit Wolf 2.
Okay.
With 1 scimitar hit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll both here. That is 28 on hit, so 19 plus 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't-
yeah.
What?
Or not 28, 26. So
I'm gonna get a dragon. This is ridiculous. 1 million to hit. Yes, you hit
I
it.
did 1 damage, if it matters.
Yeah,
And it's 5 plus 2 for damage, so 7.
7. And that one is dead.
All right, and then can I move to the third wolf?
Yes. Yeah,
And can I hit him with my other scimitar with bonus action?
absolutely.
Faux show. Awesome. Okay, and 15 plus 7, 22.
You're so broken. How are you this broken?
And I hit him
Holy
for
cow, he's right. Okay. You hit him for how much?
8.
8? Yeah, he's dead. All right. Well, tragedy averted. You guys killed everything. And no one got hurt except for Emmett's hand. But that was way
Oh, that
before,
was the wolves.
that was way before combat. That was the wolf got me. Right on. No, good job, guys. Well done.
After we have slaughtered them all, the direction that the wolves came in,
Yeah.
if I look in that direction, is there like anything in that way, or is it just trees?
No, basically, while you were talking, they kind of surrounded you, how wolves do, and then they
Okay.
all came at you from different directions, so you wouldn't be able to tell necessarily where they came from. They look to be like they were just normal wolves in the forest that was, you're right beside. Okay, so combat's all done. What would you guys like to do? Keep going?
I'm gonna. This might be a little weird, but I'm gonna look at the wolves and see if there's anything weird about them.
'Kay.
Because, I mean, wolves attack people, but like
Yeah. Was there anything? Okay.
this whole situation is weird. I want to see if there's
Okay.
anything.
Why don't you roll an
Yes,
investigation check?
Investigation check. Where's that? Investigation. No modifier. 3. Fuck.
Yeah, they're wolves. They're just
wolves.
They're just wolves.
I know
Yeah.
less about them now after rolling a 3.
You actually lost information.
Yeah.
Can I grab a trophy?
Oh no.
Oh no!
That's so barbaric. That's so like a pirate.
Fucking love it.
This is Dungeons and Dragons. You can do whatever you want.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
grab a trophy. I'm gonna break off one of their canine teeth.
Oh, a tooth? Okay, I thought you were gonna grab
Yeah.
a paw and just kind of take it with you. Okay, so you're gonna grab just one tooth, just a wolf
Yeah.
tooth.
Yeah,
Right.
just one wolf tooth.
Sure, put it in your inventory. It's not
Alright.
they're not particularly large wolves. Wolves are pretty large, but it's not like they're dire wolves or anything. So it's not like going to be. It doesn't have very much value, but it may have sentimental value for your first
does.
combat that you remember in this current party. Okay, so you're gonna head make your way north.
Yeah.
Or did you want to
we're following the
investigate?
Continue on the
map.
path.
So you're kind of in fields that had looked like they had been basically tended to at one point. The trees had been cleared, and it had been like a farmer's wheat field for a while, but for many years, like it's basically gone back to nature. So it basically seems like it's just a giant meadow. I forgot to tell you that it's not crucially important, but it's dusk. It's not middle of the day or anything. So you can very much see, like, when you look to the north, you can see the sun, or the lava from the volcano inside the actual cone of the volcano, reflecting off the clouds and things like that. So it kind of has this weird.
It's like sunset.
It's like almost shiny,
It's
Toe?
sunset. Yeah, it would be sunset, probably past sunset, actually, more heading into twilight kind of a thing.
Right.
So you're gonna keep going. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna.
So we
I don't
have
know, I think we should keep on moving on.
we
Okay.
have an elf and a half or
I'm a
a
gnome.
Forest gnome.
gnome.
Yes.
So that's 2 with dark side. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Yeah.
How much longer do
reckon
we
we
have to
move
go
on.
before we get there from where we're at right now?
Based on what Drought was saying, because he knows the area the best, you figure you're about a mile away. So honestly, at a brisk walk, it's only going to take you maybe half an hour to get there. It's not it's not crazy terrain. It's just open field. You're sort of skirting the edge of the forest on your way to where the burial mound is.
All right.
Aye, we're close. Let's go.
All right. So you finally get to the mound. But typically there's nothing going on there. You see sort of holes. It looks like maybe grave robbers had come and tried testing their fortune, kind of thing. But there's really nothing around you that sort of belies what the significance of this place is. There's really you find it strange that you are where on the map where it says you should be, but it just feels like there's something more, that there's something that you're kind of It seems anticlimactic. That's the best way to describe it. You get there and it looks like there can't be anything of value because grave robbers have dug holes literally all over the mound. They've been trying to go after. There's maybe little scraps of cloth, but there's literally nothing of value to be seen there. What would you like to do?
This is the spot, I'm telling you. Sai,
This is
get
it?
the arm.
Yeah, good idea actually. I'll take out the arm and see if it does anything.
Okay, sounds good. So where you're standing, it's in an open field, so it's in a clearing. The mound sort of sticks out. It's not very high. It's maybe 12, 15 feet high with sort of like a top, like a flat top. But the hand isn't pointing at the mound, which is what you would kind of assume based on that's the only sort of feature that's around here. It's actually pointing from where you're standing directly east. So yeah, it's pointing sort of towards like the forest is just sort of it's a thin forest. It's not like a really thick forest. It's where the forest is just sort of starting before it goes into a sort of a thicket, and it seems to be pointing in that direction.
How tall is the mound?
The mound is about 15 feet high, and it's kind of flat on top. Like you could easily like walk up the side of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and go up to the top and see if I can look in the direction that the hand is pointing.
So you're gonna look east. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna join Toph up there.
okay. Yep. So you get to the top, and from this vantage point, you can tell that it's not just like at the start of a forest. There's something that's deforming the terrain there. It almost looks like a smaller mound would be out in that direction.
Okay. We can see a smaller mound in
Yeah.
that direction?
I mean, it's kind of obscured by trees, but it's kind of like when you see a hill like that's in a forest where you can see the elevation change, but it's not. You can't make any out in much detail other than it looks like the land sort of rises and then kind of slopes down.
Toph, dragon guy. What's around up there? What do you see?
I'm gonna immediately take my goggles from my head and put them around my eyes, and I'm gonna look very closely, and then I'm gonna pull them back up and it seems that there might be another hill just over there.
You needed your goggles to see a hill.
Yes, it helps with the vision necessarily. And just to the other two who don't know, as you can clearly see, my goggles are very cracked. They got cracks all through the glass. And as I say that, I will start to kind of slide down. Can I slide down the hill?
It's not steep. Like it's a very light
Shallow.
rise. Like you could probably like lay on your side and roll down, but you're not going to be able to slide down.
You could try sliding. That'd be a thing.
Like I was just thinking, like maybe if there's like a dirt ledge, I could just kind of like quickly go for like a slip and slide type of event.
I could
but,
throw you down the hill.
Nope, we're not
That
doing that
side.
again. That doesn't. I am going to kind of do a tuck and roll.
Okay.
And then get on my feet and run down the hill towards a side.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this little gnome in front of me do a somersault and then continue to walk down the hill.
And then just walk
I'm
down.
gonna think to myself about how I got here, and I'm gonna just walk down the hill.
And if you right on.
As we
Okay.
get down, I just want to kind of poke Sai on the shoulder. I was just wondering, Sai, do you happen to have any of those good berries on you?
No, because I don't remember the past few days, so I haven't spawned any in a while, other than what was ever left on the table that we forgot. to
Spawn
grab.
berries?
Spawn.
Yes.
berries.
That's Otto asking.
Yeah, you know those berries that I told you to eat on the table back there?
Yeah,
Well-
that's a little suspicious.
They're magical berries that I spawn, and they have some pretty good healing powers, actually.
They sounded suspicious initially, and now they sound more suspicious. None for me,
I
thanks.
can spawn some right now if you would like.
I don't.
No,
trust
I
it.
think I'll pass.
All right.
Follow the arm, me captain always said.
Yeah,
That's a really odd, weird, specific thing for your captain to say.
Always follow the arm.
I mean, it's pointing us that direction. We have no other clues, so I say may as well.
We head off in the direction it was going, towards the mound under the trees.
Okay, so you start walking towards, and it's not very far. It's maybe 300 meters, 400 meters kind of thing. Do you want feet or meters? What do you guys like?
Meters is
Meters.
You like
Meters.
the good Canadians? The good Canadians like the
Yeah.
meters. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck the imperial system.
So you're about ouch. So you're about 300 meters away, and you hear what sounds like metal clashing, like a small skirmish going on.
I'm gonna signal to the group to like slow down, stop, and just listen, like be more aware, and then I'm gonna say, do you guys hear that? No? Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out.
I do.
Okay, let's-
I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I think we should try to avoid it.
We're here for answers. Let's go figure out what it is, but we'll be careful. Let's approach
Can
slowly.
I could scout it out if we want to.
No, Toph. You're
Can I
staying
check?
right
No,
here.
I mean Toph is the smallest. We could let's send her. Well,
You
no,
know
I
I'm
don't
good
know
at
if I
this.
trust any of you yet.
Can I?
I
check if
promise
there's
I
any
won't get hurt. I
vines?
promise.
Check if there's any what
Vines
vines. We're not
Vines.
really
like
in
hanging
a
from trees.
yeah we're
Not tropical.
No, yeah, we're not really in a tropical place.
Okay.
They typically seem to be like coniferous trees. You could probably quite easily like climb them and then look from there, but there's no actual vines. You won't be swinging by anything.
How
Unless you got some
close are we now that we've stopped?
You're probably about halfway between the mound and sort of, like I said, you don't know exactly how far into the forest it is. It's probably 30, 40 feet into the forest from where you guys are, and it's still sort of obstructed, but it's more the sounds that you're hearing, and they definitely are coming from sort of the other side of the hill.
Game plan. We get close. We find the tree. I climb it and I look.
And,
I want to
at
know
this
what's
point-
Kind of a big guy. No offense.
Oh,
We don't
Not
need you
sure.
crashing
Seen
through
these
branches
feet,
when
have
we're
ya?
trying to be careful. Let's send Toph up instead.
can I do a jig really quick?
Truffle shuffle.
One quick like heel kick.
and you just hear like all your freaking weapons just clattering on you.
No, it'll be elegant, I swear.
Yeah, go for it. Do an acrobatics check.
Oh my god, he's gonna
Acrobatics.
get a crit one. Fucking sprain his ankle.
Acrobatics. All right. 18 plus 7.
Christ!
This can't be true. You're lying.
That doesn't make sense.
It's based on my dex and I have proficiency.
You rolling it in
He does.
fantasy ground so we can see it?
This is insane. All right, sure. Yeah, fine. You click your heels. Nothing happens.
Okay, great.
None of your stuff falls off. Surprisingly quiet. Much
Was
to Otto's concern. Everything seems to be okay.
No, I have no idea how you did that. That was extremely stupid, though. Please don't do that again.
Okay, let's just keep moving. Let's
me
keep moving towards that
climb
hill.
the
But-
tree.
I'm down for him climbing the tree because it's
I don't.
better than Toph dying. Okay, so
I mean, it's just.
I agree.
Probably,
Would
you
have been
guys said you
fine.
came from what was the forest place?
Dolph looks pretty weak.
it's just a fairly rich town. We met on the train there.
As soon as I
It's
hear
a
him say
town.
that I look weak, I'm gonna kind of like park my shoulders up a little bit to make myself look a little stronger.
Now, Otto, when Sai says train,
Says what?
he says the word train.
Right.
He says we met on the train. You don't understand what that means.
Like a caravan train or a
That's what comes
Oh,
to your
like-
mind.
like a
training
metro
grounds.
thing.
What did you mean by train?
Like a car that's on metal rails.
What is a
and there's-
car?
Oh,
Like a
that's
cart?
actually a good. Yeah, there
There
is
you
no
go.
cars.
It's a cart.
It's powered off of coal and steam.
What is
And-
coal? Like the
It's a
coals of a
rock.
fire.
Aye, what's the steam? Is it like water?
Okay, it's a machinery, a large metal cart. It's a large metal cart. Okay.
Like
Now,
like the dwarves make.
Yeah.
Why would you
Yeah.
be on a? Let's move on. This is a tangent. We'll talk about this later. Let's move
Okay.
towards the hill.
Get me to a tree.
You need to tell me more about this place you come from.
Yeah.
Mr. Steelman. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Me?
Yes, you're Mr. Steelman.
I thought the
Um,
pirate was Steel Man.
You're wearing like full plate, aren't you?
no.
Well, no, but the pirate steals
Oh.
things. Forget about it. I'm wearing
Swear I
chainmail.
thought you were wearing full
I don't-
plate.
I
I'm wearing
steal things
chainmail
like-
and also
Okay.
I'm bronze, actually.
Wait, it's bronze chainmail?
No. The
Thing?
chainmail is just iron or whatever. but
Let
the
me-
scales are bronze.
Just
Um,
clarify. I'm a pirate, but we have a rogue right here. And I steal things?
Is talking about the class
We're
metagaming?
working on
I-
the stealing
I-
with her. Okay.
I don't steal
bring it up.
anything.
You steal
actually.
shit?
No, I never steal anything. Isn't that right, Sai?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I-
what I like
Yes.
to believe, at least.
Well, now I
I-
trust all of you even less.
I don't steal anything.
While
actually.
we've been standing here chatting, there's that noise is still being made, and we still have no answers.
Yeah, there's still a skirmish going on. It's definitely it doesn't seem to have changed much since you guys had talked about
Go
trains.
climb your tree.
Awesome. Let's
If you
put
fall
that,
through the branches,
Let's put a pin in it like a stake or whatever. Okay, can I look? Can I first of all move a little bit closer, not into the clearing?
Sure. How far would you like to go? At this point, you're
So there's how many meters? So
You're-
150 because you're still halfway.
yeah. You're about 150 meters from the sound. But there's again, you don't see anything because whatever you're hearing is on the other side of the hill.
we're still not in the clearing. Sorry, out of
Okay.
the clearing, right? We're still.
You're still you're just sort of at where the trees are starting. The smaller trees are the seedlings are just starting to sprout. So
Oh.
you're not in the forest, but you're at the edge.
Okay, scratch that. Find the tallest tree.
Okay.
We're
Perception.
gonna have to move up as we. Yeah.
Because
Should I
you're
roll perception?
you're still you're gonna climb a tree.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna find the tallest one.
Okay, I'm gonna need an athletics check on that.
Athletics.
No, it's a minimum of 7. So.
This
No,
is the
it's not, 'cause
time
my
where he
strength ain't that high.
crit once.
Oh.
I got a critical one. 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Love it.
Oh wait, no, +4, so 5. But yeah.
Well,
it's-
I'm
It's a
gonna,
nat 1.
I guess we
so-
should.
It's
I
a
guess we
nat
should
one.
talk about what a nat 1 means. A nat 1 means no pluses. It is a critical.
Yeah, okay.
fail. So you get up about 5 feet up. You grab the branch. You go to pull yourself onto the next one. The one underneath your feet snaps, and you fall to the ground. Luckily, you don't take any fall damage because you were only up there 5 feet. So, luckily,
It's like twice as tall as me.
you just look really, really silly. And there is a clatter when you land from all of your gear on the back. But for whatever reason, the skirmish the sounds are still going. So you're sitting at the base of the tree. The other 3 are looking at you like, interesting move. Yeah.
Hey, it was the
I'm gonna-
fucking branch.
I told you, you're too fat.
I'm not too fat. I'm probably lighter than you.
Oh, really?
I'm
I,
3 foot
gonna-
tall.
I don't care. Your
Alright.
your belly is as big as I am.
while
gonna
they're
walk past the group
chattering
and
and
say-
yelling, I
Yeah.
want to try and stealth up to the top of so I can actually see what's down below the hill.
So you're going to go right onto the hill?
I'm gonna try to, yeah, but like sneakily. I just want to peek my head over the top of the hill, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So you get up to the hill, and I'd like you to make a stealth check, please.
That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. So you walk, until you sort of get to the base of the hill. You crouch, you start climbing up, and then right as you're just about to crest, you lay on your stomach and you kind of like worm crawl your way to just to the lip. What's interesting about the other side of the hill, though, is it doesn't go naturally down, like doesn't roll down to the other side. it looks almost like a. I mean, obviously your characters don't know what an ice cream scoop is necessarily, but you know what an ice cream scoop is.
Yeah.
It looks literally like somebody took an ice cream scoop, like a perfectly round ice cream scoop that must have been like 30 feet wide, like massive, and basically just took a scoop out of the earth and then dumped it over to the side. So there's a pile of fresh dirt and then this bowl, like a perfect bowl.
Oh.
And then at the base of this bowl, you see an archway. There's no door. It's just literally black on the inside of the archway. And from where you're standing, or from where you're laying, the archway is to your right. And in front of the archway, you see two robed figures. They are. Give me 1 second here. They're armed with scimitars, and they appear to be being attacked or attacking 3 bandits. So there's two robed and hooded figures, and then 3 obvious bandits. Like they've got the whole bit. They've got their own. What do they use for weapons? You can tell that they also have scimitars, and they're basically locked in combat. But what's interesting is while the bandits look cut and bruised and like they're damaged, they're not at 100% health. The cultists look completely unhindered, almost like the cultists are just sort of playing fight with them. Every once in a while they'll land an actual hit, and the bandit that was hit will like reel back in pain, like they're not play fighting, they're just toying, I think is the best way to describe it.
Okay.
So as you're looking, you see some pretty unhealthy looking bandits, but 2 perfectly looking robed figures. So what would you like to do?
I am gonna try and shimmy back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and stealthily go back to the group that's arguing. And I'm going to. Hello. I just walked over the hill. It seems to be that there's a group of people that are fighting. 2 robot figures and 2 other maybe fighters of some sort. But it looks very like a one-sided fight, and it's not going well.
What's really, Toph? You don't think I'm fat, do you?
Okay, let's move up to the top of the hill to see what.
Wait a
Just
minute.
by looking at the guy, how much do I think he weighs?
Oh my god.
Who?
Very important.
Who's that?
Drought?
I'm talking about Drought. How much
You're
do you?
talking-
You
How
don't
much-
want me to tell you the actual weight?
How much do you estimate he
How much
weighs?
do I think he weighs? Just half of how big he is.
We're gonna go into the metric system or into the imperial system.
Yeah.
You figure he's about 60 to 70 pounds.
What? How tall is he?
3 feet.
Oh.
Well,
60 to
in your
70
character-
pounds,
in
I
your
think.
Oh
character-
my gosh.
Your character sheet actually says 3 foot fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
So 3
That
and a
is
bit.
the most accurate.
literally-
stat.
3 foot fuck all.
If he's that big around, I don't think he'd be 60 or 70 pounds. Wouldn't he be more like 100?
At
I
3
don't
feet?
make the rules. He made his character.
I'm
Don't argue with
3
me.
feet tall. Like
I'm
normally,
trying to make
sure we have
the average
consistency
is
here.
like 40 pounds, like
You're
under 40
stop,
pounds.
3 foot?
stop metagaming, Airman. It doesn't matter how much he fucking weighs.
Um,
Okay.
Well, he did break a tree branch, so he's not that light.
Also,
I'll
pounds
kind
probably means
of,
nothing to me at this point.
in response to his question, I'll kind of look at him and be like, no, you look very fit. Very, very fit. Is that
See?
right, Si?
I
No.
look at the group in exasperation, listening to the sounds of combat just over a hill, and I like point towards the combat, and I just look at them like,
You're
what do you?
right.
Let's
should
go.
Now let's go fuck with these landlubbers.
No. Hold on. Let's
Hang
let's
on.
see this play out.
Toph, you went somewhere that I told you not to go.
But you were yelling at the fat man, and I was like, oh, I'll just quickly go and do it quickly. I'll just go do it quickly, and I got back, and I'm all safe, and everything like that, and
Okay,
and
fine.
you were right beside. So, like, if I was to get slaughtered, you would have been right there, right?
Yes, yes.
So no harm, no
what-
foul. All right, are you guys
What
ready
exactly?
to go?
How many and what did you see?
Two people in some very nice clothes. Liked them a lot, actually. And then there were two fighters, but they were not doing good. Kind of looked like they were getting their ass beat.
Nice clothes. Like
there were 3 of them.
Oh, sorry, three. I thought it was two.
What kind of fighters? Any just generic people with weapons?
What I know.
Yeah, they looked like ruffians, like highway robbers. Like they didn't look particularly well organized. They didn't look like they had mismatching like armor, like bits of leather here, maybe like a a cheap pauldron on one side. Like just this a mismatch. Like all the stuff they got, they stole basically. They're not particularly accurate fighters.
I also forgot one more thing, actually. There's an archway.
Oh, I like archways.
Which was
so you can collapse them when you walk.
No, just very fancy. And fuck you all.
yeah.
I chuckle when
maybe you wouldn't have been able to
210
save,
pounds more.
save Toph. Maybe my fat body would have gotten in the way. You never know.
Okay. You said nice clothes, like royalty, like.
I've never met royalty.
So
I would.
thinking back to what you saw, they looked like identical ropes.
Yeah.
Like they would look like they were from the same troop or company or guild or something like that.
All right. I think they kind of both looked identical, but yes, fairly fancy with a nice robe. I don't know if it's royalty. I've never seen royalty before.
Where-
You would know that.
Were they using a magic of a sort? Maybe some dark arts.
There was definitely some magic. But I don't know if it was dark arts. It just looked like pew pew, and I was like, oh no. And I came back here to tell you about what I saw.
Pew pew! Oh no!
It's time to go.
Okay.
And
it's,
to be found on the KM website, in the merch department, a T-shirt that says "Pew pew! Oh no!"
If they are what I'm thinking they are, then we need to go right now and deal with this.
But I'm not normally one for mages. But
I'd buy it.
they might know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just kind of yell at them from a distance and run if they look at us.
Yeah, you do that. I have another way of dealing with things right now.
What do you suggest?
In this.
We could ambush.
We don't even know who these people are yet. Why would we ambush them?
Okay, would
Maybe
you like
they're
to go
good
say
people.
hi?
Yeah, well, let's wait for them to kill the bandits. If you
I-
say it's
I-
going in their favor, right?
I don't
It's
want to jump to any
Sai.
conclusions, so I want to see who they are before or what. They
How
may
are we
look
going
like.
to learn anything about them if we just creepily stare at them from the bushes? Let's go talk to them.
Who do you think these people are, Sai?
I am worried they are mages of a sort, but more into the evil side
Kill
of
'em.
things, let's say.
There's a bush being beat around, and I don't like it.
um, I am not a fan of ritualistic mages.
Thought that was
Put it.
most mages. Maybe I'm just uninformed.
Okay, evil ritualistic mages.
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
they
I'm not a fan of
capture
evil
the
either, actually.
bandits if they wanted to do rituals? That's like getting people together and sacrificing, right?
Yeah, of that sorts, or summoning creatures that should not be brought onto this plane.
Oh,
Are we gonna
a
go say
mermaid.
hi?
In any case, we should
Yeah.
go see what's happening.
Let's go say hi.
Do we go
Okay.
to the top of the hill, or should we go to the top of the hill, or should we go around the side?
I would say we should probably go around from the side. The top of the hill seemed very steep.
Yeah, you're like 1 foot nothing, so our definition of steep is a little
Toph
bit
is
different than
that
yours,
small?
Toph.
No, I'm actually taller than Fat Boy here. I'm
Oh, you're actually.
I'm 3'8".
How about we get shit nuts on his shoulders to check it out?
Ship nuts?
Shit the nuts.
Who's ship nuts?
The
That
chipmunk.
fucking thing that's been sitting there for ages.
Oh,
On his
your little
fucking
squirrel
on
friends.
her fucking
My
shoulder.
chipmunk.
Yeah, shit nuts.
Why are you insulting a furry little animal? That's so just like a pirate.
First off,
Arr.
this is Peanut, and he is a great friend of mine. I would
I stick my hand out to reach out to pet Peanut.
He's gonna punch it.
I
Run.
will
Say,
watch
hey
it
there, little guy.
very closely. Does he pet Peanut?
I try to pet Peanut. Very like cautiously. I like reach out slowly and I get my fingers close.
I'm going
Looking
to
for
let him.
feedback. If anything happens, I just keep on. I'm gonna go for a pet if that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you can pet Peanut.
I
He's
pet
very-
Peanut.
Very
He
furry.
petted Peanut. He pet.
I know
Peanut.
animals are great and all, but I think
Right, the
we-
fighting. Let's go see what's going on.
Let's circle around and avoid the hill for our shorter friends here that
Okay,
may not be able to use it.
So you want to come in sort of around from where the bandits are coming from, or like, because you know that. So you have your archway, you've got your two robe figures, and then sort of like three bandits on this side, and you want to kind of come around this side and attack them from there. Is that what
Just
you're thinking?
look.
Or you're gonna look?
We're gonna look
Okay, sounds good. How close do you want to get?
outside of casting range.
Outside of what kind of range?
Casting range.
Casting range. Okay, sounds good. We can do that. Okay, so basically you can creep up because the row figures and the bandits are actually in the bottom of this bowl. So because of the line of sight, you could actually creep up to not the hillside of the bowl, but the other flat side of the bowl and be able to look down on them because it's about 15 feet deep. So you could actually creep right to the edge and probably with the bushes and everything evade detection on a decent stealth roll.
Yeah,
But,
I'm gonna kneel down and like crawl towards the edge and try to like very carefully look over the lip of it.
Okay.
Stealth.
Okay.
I'm
Go
gonna
on,
roll
do-
a stealth thing for that.
You have big armor and not a good idea.
You
I'm
have
still
a,
gonna do it.
you have a disadvantage. You have a disadvantage to stealth checks.
Oh, here we go.
Where's my
Push him
stealth?
Blake up a chimney 2.0.
Fuck, this is how we die.
Skills.
Farewell,
stealth.
my-
Okay, yeah, minus
My
one.
lord.
Disadvantage to stealth check. That means
Disadvantage.
Roll
Takes your
twice.
lowest roll. You roll
You-
twice and it takes the lowest one.
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
Nat one minus one. That sucks.
Okay.
Hey,
so,
nat one. You said no modifiers, right? So it's just a nat one. It doesn't get lower.
Yeah. Well, it's when it's a critical miss, it's a critical miss.
So I walk up and I kneel down, and the entire way down onto my hands and knees, you just hear the clanking and the shaking of like the jangling of
Yeah,
chainmail against my,
exactly.
like metallic
And
scales.
some bolts roll down the hill, clinking on every
just out
rock
of
on the way
nowhere.
down.
Exactly. Now, how we're gonna do? Like, are you all gonna go up together, or are you just gonna go one at a time? Like, are you gonna leave Emma go by himself?
After he does all the clanking,
Well, the reason why I ask is what I'll do is I'll get all of you to roll stealth checks, and as long as 50% of you pass the stealth checks, then you're good.
I
Otherwise,
would
there.
have.
Let's
I
go let
wanted
him
to
go by
go up
himself.
for a look, so I'm gonna say I went and crawled with Otto in that.
okay. Who else
We
went?
just winced the whole way down to our knees.
Yeah.
Is it just the two of them that went, or are you gonna go too, Aaron?
I will not.
You will not.
Sorry to restrain.
I'm gonna go check.
Okay, so the three of you who went, well, now just Sai and Drought will roll because Toph hung back. So I want stealth checks from both of you.
All right. Hold up. Let me just double check.
19.
Okay.
Oof. 14.
14. Okay, so basically we have 2 passes and 1 fail. This is how we're going to handle group stealthing. 2 passing, 1 fail. While you made a lot of noise and your companions were really disturbed by it, with the fighting and everything that went on, you actually they didn't notice you.
Like, fuck, stop the noise.
They're pretty preoccupied with what they're doing. So you're just gonna sit there and watch, because they are. I mean,
How is the fight going?
Okay. Once I get a look at them, do I recognize the casters as like?
they're not actually casters. They're using scimitars. So
Oh, okay.
they're having, at least they haven't shown any magic at the current moment. They're just, but it's like watching, like, a kung fu master or somebody, just like they're just like deftly deflecting blows left and right, and then every once in a while, if somebody gets a little too close, you give them a little slash that takes another couple hit points off. So you can see that, as the time progresses, they're getting worse and worse beat down. At this point, two of them are looking pretty worse for wear. They're not, like, they're definitely on the bloody side, but they're, they still got a little bit of fight left in them.
Okay, so they don't look like a group of cultists or dark magic users, or
Well, based on, like, now that you can see them, they definitely have that cultist look. If you want to do a religion check,
Yeah.
you can see if you recognize their insignias.
okay, let's do that. 18 plus 0, 18.
18. So they appear to be, like, I mean, it's a pretty popular cult. It's the cult of Baal. It's a death cult, basically. They're very much, they worship the god of death, and wherever they are, there's usually something. They're a secret society, right? So they typically sort of hide in plain sight. They don't usually wear their robes. They don't wear their insignias openly, but in this case, they're fully, like, they look like they're not just your everyday standard laymen or members of the cult. They're a little bit higher. Like, these guys seem like they're well trained. They're very they work together really well. They look like they've been fighting together since they were kids, kind of thing. So they've obviously been in the cult a long time, and they obviously are more than just foot soldiers of the cult.
Okay. After getting a look at them, I'll back out and go talk to Toph real quick.
Okay.
Toph.
Yes.
The people in the nice clothes, as you said,
Yes.
they are some very bad people, and we need to deal with them right away.
I
remember how
turn
to
around
fight,
and
right?
interrupt.
I'm
And,
immediately gonna whip out both my daggers, do a quick, and I'll be like, "I got it. Don't worry about it." And I'm gonna try
Can
and
I,
sneak around the hill, but like not showing myself, just on the
before
edge.
this happens, I want to perceive a few things too.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
First, I want to ask if I recognize the fighting style of the fancy clothesmen.
It doesn't seem to be a particular fighting style.
Okay.
It just looks like very, very accurate. Like, mostly because I don't know what the different fighting styles are, but if you probably do recognize it as some sort of advanced weaponized combat, like, definitely, like, the way they're, like, just the way they're parrying and then feinting and stuff like that. You can definitely see skill and artwork. Like,
Most likely better than I.
you would consider themselves adept at it, but
Okay.
being
I'm
Drought,
a
you
master,
consider yourself
so-
a master. Exactly. So you're kind of like, they're not that great. Yeah.
Second,
But
are the-
inside, you're a little bit nervous. Yeah.
okay, the bandits, are they fighting for their lives or are they fighting for a reward?
At this point, you can see they're worried. Their health is, like, literally, as we're talking, it's slowly going down. So they realize that even though they outnumber the cultists, they are definitely on the losing side. But they also
Okay.
they don't see any way out, because the edges of the bowl that they're in are sort of like, if they tried to scramble up them, these guys would just instantly have them.
So they're definitely fighting with their lives on the line, not
They
for
know-
like some goal.
they know, they know that things are pretty dire for them. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, then I'll regroup.
Okay.
Okay. Back to Toph's conversation.
'Kay.
Okay. Yes, you know how to fight. Still, I know we don't
Absolutely.
do it often, but
I've got it in me.
we okay. I will distract them as much as I can and keep them away from you. I need you to kill them as quickly and swiftly as possible. Do not worry about the 3 other bandit-looking men. They do not worry us, but if they attack you, do whatever you have to.
I might be able to get them on our side.
You what? I don't want
Not
that.
after the battle,
Actually,
but during.
I think
We
it's
can truce.
I mean, I do not care about them. If you can get them to help, great. But those cultists need to be killed.
How would I do this though? I was thinking on intimidation, but then I realized that. guess.
I can flank the awesome robe people if you guys are able to get them focused on you.
Game plan.
So sorry, just to sort of describe it a little bit in case it wasn't clear earlier. So you have the bowl. On the very edge of the bowl, right? It basically looked like it was excavated to reveal the archway.
Okay.
Right? So you would have advantage up on top, because it's high, right? And then
Okay.
it would be about a 15-foot drop down. And then the cultists are basically preventing the grave robbers who presumably wanted to get into the arch,
Okay.
right? So they're basically just holding them off, but they're enjoying it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Yes, Drought.
What's your plan?
I scream at all of them. Well, by the way, do I know about Toph's pistol?
You can see it.
I can see it?
It's
Okay,
not
sounds good.
concealed.
Okay, so Toph can go around back and use her pistol.
Absolutely.
And does anyone know how to use a longbow?
I do have, yes. I've been trained with one. I do not own one though.
I can lend you mine.
I mean, I have spells that I can use from a distance. That's not a big worry for me.
What about you, Steelman?
I could give it a shot, I guess. Also, I'm bronze, not steel.
All right. Color I don't see color.
Nice.
Okay, so you want to give her a crack?
Yes, I take the bow and I.
Again.
Okay, now
Yeah.
you're not proficient with bows.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not. But if it doesn't
Okay.
work, then I'll just run in.
and take help and take like 3 arrows.
Okay, so
You're so good.
all right, so you guys are gonna.
Are you guys down for this plan first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Toph,
okay.
You stay in the shadows as much as you can. Go in and out.
Okay, so just so I
we got
can
the rest.
just so I can figure out ranging and spacing kind of thing. How are you guys going to be attacking this? Are you just going to just jump into the side of the bowl and give her, or
I want to
what's the
shoot
plan?
from on top.
Yeah, do
I
all
think-
3 of you
Shoot from
guys
on
want to
top.
go behind?
Yeah.
Like on top behind?
Kind of sneak around and then shoot from inside, or outside into the end.
How far away are they at the bottom of the bowl?
Like right now, the way I kind of visioned it, you guys are sort of perpendicular. Like if the bowl is like this, they're over here, and you guys are lined up along the bowl like
Okay.
that.
What?
So right now they're probably 30 feet away from you.
Okay,
40
so
feet.
a radius of 30 to 40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do you 3 want to go behind and I'll stay on the front side and distract?
I don't think we
I don't
should
think I
be
can-
close to Toph, especially when not Otto. As
Hmm.
after our last stealth giveaway that he had.
I'm sorry, I'm
think-
trying my best.
I'll be screaming. They won't look at you.
I still don't. I don't like this for Toph. I think she can handle herself on her own. Maybe you and Otto go head on together, and I can flank from like the side.
All right. Otto, you shoot and
Uh,
I'll scream.
Can do.
Okay.
I pick up the bow and I go to aim it and I hold it backwards with the string away from me, and I try to knock the arrow on the bowstring that is further away from me than the bow.
All right, you idiots, give me the fucking bow back.
I look a little bit pissed off for a second, but then I hand it back to Drought.
All right, so I'll scream, I'll bow, you look pretty.
Am I pretty?
I said look pretty.
Are you gonna just
Are you-
so I know, are you gonna let Toph get into position? And where are you gonna
Yeah.
be, Toph? Are you
I want it to be on the side, but apparently we're already on the side, so I'd like to go to like the other side.
the other side opposite them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I did that. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
I'm
be on the
gonna
side of the bowl.
go behind him. So like if he's going directly across, I'm going like a quarter way across.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind this thing's got a pretty good radius. Like the actual thing, like the divot is probably at least 40 feet across.
Can you
Okay.
guys even
40 feet
shoot
across?
40 feet?
Yeah.
Because
Like
I
from-
can't
from
shoot
edge to
40
edge.
feet.
So 20
Edge to
feet.
edge 40 feet. So that means it'd have a
Edge to edge.
radius of 20, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And then it's
That's
how deep?
20 feet? Okay, that's fine.
It's going to be about 15
It'll be
feet deep.
Oh, if it's a perfect circle,
Okay.
it'd be 20.
Well, it's almost like, when you take a ball and slam it into the sand,
Oh,
you don't
okay.
slam the ball halfway into it. It's just,
Okay.
Before when Toph and I go to circle around, before she breaks off from me, I want to pat her on the head and cast guidance as I do that.
Okay.
Okay.
so you'll keep track of that, Toph. You'll keep track of the guidance.
What does that mean?
It means that on any ability check of your choice, you can roll an extra d4 and add it to that.
Oh,
So like for your stealth check, let's say you roll your d20, you get 18 plus your modifier of 4 plus another d4.
how long
you
does that
roll
last?
until you use it. One time
okay,
use.
cool.
But you can't use that on an attack roll. It's just for, right? It's just for ability checks.
Just for ability checks.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it works on initiative, but not attack rolls.
Cool. Will do.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
And it's your choice. You can use it whenever you want.
All right.
So you're going to
I'll,
position yourself to how far away do you want to be from them on the side?
The range that I feel like I can get a good shot from.
Okay, well
Yeah, line
your
of
pistol
fire.
has 20-foot range.
Okay.
Like your short distance is up to 20 feet.
Yeah, but 20's out of like the. I'll try to go like right on the edge of the bowl if I can, and just try to
Okay.
like hide.
Yeah. So, but you're going to be a bit above them. You're going to be like 15
Yeah.
feet above them. Okay.
So
sounds
Toph is
good.
flanking around on the one side away from us, and then me and Drought are standing, and Sai, I guess, are all standing.
No, I went
No,
around.
Sai's
Okay.
gonna move.
Yeah,
a
you two
quarter
are
of the way
staying
around
and just
between
running
us.
down the bowl. So like picture a circle and we're like on one side
Yeah.
right now. Toph's going directly across, and I'm going like
halfway
halfway
between
across.
us. And
So
her. Yeah.
you guys are at 6. Toph is going to 12, and I'm going to 9.
So what me and Drought are doing is a diversion while you guys do your stealthy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yup.
I'm not
I,
really gonna stealth.
uh,
I'm just gonna go from a different angle. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my breath weapon on the lot of them.
Wait, hold up. I gotta scream first. They gotta get a position first.
You don't
then
think a breath weapon will
them.
get?
Get breath weapon them while I'm screaming.
Sure, let's coordinate. Should we roll for
So
cooperation?
just as a heads up,
I need to roll stealth first.
Sai and Toph are going to have half cover because of the lip. So it's going to add a +2 to your AC. Just while you're up there, as soon as you get into
Okay.
the bowl, it's a different situation.
All right.
Okay, so you guys want to give her?
Let's
All right.
get it on.
Why don't you guys roll initiative for me, please?
That one.
Oh, that was so close to natural 1 again. I got 10.
I got 14.
Oh wait,
got-
that's
I
an
got
8. Never
22.
mind. I got 23.
23.
Christ.
23. Toph, what'd you get?
22.
22. And Sai? 10?
10.
Yeah. Okay. Not only do you guys get, you get a surprise round because they have no
Yeah.
idea you're there.
Let's
Heck
go.
yeah.
So, Drought, you are up first in the initiative order.
fuck, do I want to scream first or let Toph shoot first?
And now, now you're on the edge of the, like you're outside the bowl right now, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in position. So.
Okay. But everybody's standing outside.
Yes.
No one's in. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Personally, I reckon because we got surprise, I should shoot first and then scream. Can I scream right after I shoot in the same turn, or do I have to wait for the next one?
You can use it as a bonus action, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, then I'm gonna fire an arrow at them with my longbow.
What's the range on that?
Looking on here, it says range 150 to 600. 150/600.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit them from where you are. Yeah. So you could let one loose and then, are you going to? Well, you can shoot, move, and yell if you want. Like all three of those can be different actions.
Okay. How far away am I from the lip?
You're laying down, looking over the lip.
Okay.
So, because you're not prone, like you weren't knocked down, I'm not going to make half your movement to stand up kind of thing, just because you're ready to roll.
Okay. Well, anyways, I was just gonna stand up anyway. So I'm gonna stand up and fire.
Okay. Who are you firing at?
The robed man on the left from my position.
On the left. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So that'll be cultist number 1. Go ahead and roll attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That is going to be definitely a hit.
Okay. And then I hit for 11.
11.
4 plus 5. Or wait, 9. God, dyslexia, please. Yeah, 9. Sorry.
Okay. He took a pretty good one, and he is just clinging.
And then I'd like to scream.
Okay.
Intimidation, or is it just gonna happen?
I mean, you can. Yeah. Why don't you roll an intimidation?
Okay.
What are you going to scream?
I'm a fucking pirate!
So you're just gonna stand on the edge and yell at them?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, I hope Emmett does really well with his flame
Go ahead and
thing
roll.
because I got a 3 plus 3 6.
They momentarily stop fighting, turn around, look at you kind of perplexed, and then continue fighting each other.
With an arrow in their shoulder.
Yeah. Because in the confusion, it's like the cultist that was hit is just kind of like, what? And the bandits are kind of bad off at this point, and they're just kind of they don't even turn around. It's more the cultist that took notice of you. The other guys are just hanging on.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, you don't want to move. You just want to stand up there.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Toph, you're up.
Do I get sneak attack on my pistol or no?
No,
Okay.
because it's loud. Yeah,
That's fair. I am simply going to. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Oh. Nah, it's fine. I'm gonna whip out my revolver. I'm gonna put down the glasses.
Oh,
I'm gonna aim at cultist number 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and dome him right in the head.
Okay, sounds good. Roll attack.
That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever rolled this dice in my life. Cool. I never played this. That is going to be, quick math, 11 damage.
11. Sounds
Oof, we
good.
chunk.
Okay. Next up, are you going to move or are you just going to stay where you are?
I'm going to try and see if I can, maybe kind of not be
Hide.
noticed and try to hide.
So you're going to basically move back behind the lip. So you're
Yeah.
Basically out of sight. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have full cover. They don't take an opportunity attack because you weren't right next to them. So yeah, as far as they know, you just there's a guy yelling over here. You popped up, shot one, and then disappeared. Now the cultists are becoming a little concerned about what's going on here. They're still not taking any damage from the bandits, but they definitely feel you guys are there. Okay, next is going to be Otto.
All right. I'm just gonna breath weapon all of them. It's 5 feet wide, so will that get all of them at the same time
No.
if it hits?
You
How
are
many will it hit?
heck of far away.
You're gonna have to definitely. What's your range on it?
30 feet.
30 feet. So at that range, you could get a cultist and a bandit.
Is it
Right.
cone?
It's a line.
30-foot line that's 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll just get the second one. But keep in
Second
mind,
cultist.
Toph is safe, but you're in line with Toph. Luckily,
Well,
he's far enough away that he's okay. But
She?
she,
He?
sorry.
Yeah.
She.
Don't want to
Them.
misgender your D&D
They.
characters.
Yeah, thank you.
They.
Yes.
Okay, let her rip.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a. I sort of just do it. I don't roll for breath weapons. The creatures
I
that
don't need
hit
to
it.
roll. This is in Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't think you roll, do you? No, I just cast it.
Give her.
Yeah, it's
I
a
did.
spell.
Okay.
It's a.
Give me numbers. I'm not actually looking at the chat in
No, yeah.
Fantasy Grounds, so you'll have to tell me what the numbers are.
So the DC. So you guys, your characters, if I'm casting a breath weapon at them, the NPCs have to roll a saving throw.
Okay, what kind of saving?
It's 8 plus my Constitution modifier, which is 2, so that's 10 plus my proficiency bonus,
Your spell
which is
DC.
what?
Well, 2
Proficiency for what?
probably. It's just proficiency
Yeah,
bonus. It's right
it's
on your
+2.
front. It should be +2.
Okay, so it's 12.
It's a dex save,
12, yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. Okay, so they have to roll.
They have to
12.
roll a dexterity above 12. Yeah.
Okay,
If they,
the bandit will roll first.
'Kay.
He fails.
'Kay.
And the cultist, which one is this? The cultist gets a 19.
Okay, so he passes. So if someone fails it, then they take 2d6 damage.
Okay, go ahead and
And
roll.
then you take half as much damage on a successful save.
Okay, so roll for damage, and just roll
Okay.
1 damage for both of them because it's the same attack.
Gotcha. 8.
8. Okay. So bandit number 1 has expired, and cultist number 2 has also expired.
You killed my.
Wow.
Wait, both the cultists or just the bandit?
No, 1 bandit
And
and
the
1 cultist are dead.
You killed my boy in the
Are you going to move, or are
crossfire.
you just going to hang out there?
I'm gonna leap over the edge of the canyon and slide in to the middle of the bowl.
Okay,
You
sounds
will
good.
Die.
If you can give me that'd be an acrobatics, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
A
Fuck, I might
fractured
as well.
bone
Yeah,
check.
you're so
That's
good
like
at those.
15 feet.
17. Okay, I'm fine. I got a 16 as a final score.
A 16? Yeah, so it's not pretty. It's not like a beautiful like tumble and rolling on your feet. You just kind of like come down and you land on your feet, but you look a little unsteady. Now they're starting to notice you. How close do you want to get to them?
Well, I guess I just go until I stop sliding, until I can stand up straight steadily. So
Okay.
that depends on the how steep the bowl
Sure.
is at that point.
Okay, sounds good. So you're about 10 feet away from the nearest bandit.
Okay.
Okay, Sai, you're up.
I'm about 40 feet away, you say, from
Yeah,
the cultist.
from the closest bandit. Like there's basically, like if you're here, the bandit's here, and then a cultist is right there. So you have 2 of them sort of in line, but the bandit is closer to you by 5
Okay,
feet.
I will run 10 feet down the hill, so I'm within 30 feet of the cultist.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll an acrobatics check, please.
Okay.
Dead.
Acrobatics, 19.
Okay,
Oh, shit, thank God.
you pass, and you want us to
Okay.
be how close to the closest bandit?
I'm trying to get within 30 feet of the cultist.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're basically within range of everybody.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
For 11.
Oh, that's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then it does nothing and misses.
Okay, so you're just going to hang out there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill there.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Bandit 1 is dead, so it's going to be Bandit 2, which is right next. Well, he's about 10 feet from Sai, and the cultist he was fighting is dead, so he's going to move up to Sai and do an attack. That's going to be a 11 against your AC.
Nope, fail.
Fail? Okay, so he's just going to stand there and look bewildered. Next up is Bandit number 3, who has to decide if he's going to go after the cultist or Otto. He's going to choose the one he has not fought before. So he's going to attack Otto, move up to melee range. And I've got a 17 versus AC.
It's an AC of 18, so he misses.
It's 18. Misses.
Oof.
Okay. He's looking kind of annoyed as well. Now it is the first cultist turn, who's looking pretty worse for wear. But when he's basically does a quick incantation and basically casts a spell, and he actually raises up one of the bandits in the form of a skeleton, which I'm going to try to add to fantasy grounds.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Dude, it's an emotional roller coaster back here of non-metagaming.
So this skeleton is going to appear on top of one of the bandits. I'm just going to move it over here, so the bandit is going to be gone. So now instead of having a skeleton, we have a bandit. I guess I should have done that for the stream. It probably would have made more sense. I had them all hidden up until just now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. So yeah, now basically another combatant has entered, and the surviving cultist is going to tuck himself just inside the archway to protect himself from attacks from the outside. He's still definitely in the fight, but he is just sort of tucked away. So he can't be basically shot by ranged attacks.
And that's cultist 1.
And that's cultist 1. The other cultist is dead.
Okay.
So Drought, you're up.
How far is the archway?
Like from you, because you're pretty far. You're 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50 feet? 50, 56
feet?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. All right. I'm gonna run down there into the bandit mess.
Okay, if you could throw a
Acrobatics
check, please.
Yeah, sure.
Which, yeah, you should be all right.
One can only hope. What the fuck? Oh, dyslexia. Sorry, I thought I got a 21, but it was a 12.
It was
a 16.
It's a 12
Or acrobatics? Sorry,
Yeah.
It'd be 19.
Yeah, so you make it quite handily, and after sort of scaling the edge, you still have, a few. What's your speed?
25.
25. Okay, so you went down about 10 feet, so you have basically another 15 feet to move.
Okay,
So you won't be able to get into range of anybody, but you can definitely get yourself closer if you want.
Okay, can I throw a hand axe at the bandit in front of, or Blake was trying to attack?
Okay.
Or the one that attacked Blake.
Okay, what's the range on your hand axe?
I'm gonna double check for you.
Okay.
It is 20/60. So, am I within 20 feet or no?
No.
Or can I run up within 20 feet?
Yeah, you still have enough movement speed. You've got about 15 feet more of movement speed, so you could definitely get within there. And then you're going to be 10 feet away, so you'll be able to easily hit him.
Okay, I'd like to do that then.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oof. 4.
4. Ooh, okay, he's looking pretty pretty bad.
Pretty
at
pretty?
the mo- pretty
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
Pretty bad. Yeah. And I guess that ends your turn unless you want to do something else.
I don't reckon I have anything else to do.
Okay. Sounds good. Toph, you're up.
All right. I'm here to slaughter them all. I'm gonna whip out my daggers.
'Kay.
And I'm charging in.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get a sneak attack on cultist number 1.
Okay. It'll be tricky because they're inside the doorway. So you
Okay.
can, and because there's nobody sort of adjacent to them on your team, they would kind of have to see you coming, right? Because you sort of appear
shit.
in the doorway. But that being,
Okay.
actually, you know what? You could probably make that work. What's your speed?
25.
Okay, so you could make it there. Because what you could do is you could surprise them around the corner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I want to go for a little.
Okay, sounds good.
There a way they can't see me is the plan that I would like to
Yeah,
use.
you could sort of just pop out at the very last second.
Yeah, so I want to try and go up, and I'm gonna stab cultist 1 with my first dagger, and then I'm gonna try and throw my second dagger at whichever bandit's closer.
Okay, so by running to where the cultist is, just as a
Yeah.
heads up, because it's without being able to show you the map, it's a little bit. If you run there, you will have a skeleton directly adjacent behind you, in order to attack that cultist.
Okay, just checking. You know that thing that
He's
I
checking to
don't
see skeleton
have.
bats.
No, I thought it'd be super cool. I forgot it. I thought it was a gnome trait, but it's a halfling one. Okay. Are you saying that if I go up for it, they get an opportunity attack because I'm running through him? or
No, but you're going to have your back to a skeleton.
You're gonna be
how
fighting
many
one of
feet
us.
does it take for me to get there?
20.
20. Can I run up and stab the first cultist and then kind of run 5 feet and continue in that direction so I'm not next to the skeleton? Or
Well,
like
the
whichever way looks safest.
The skeleton, if you don't kill the cultist,
Yeah.
they'll get an opportunity attack as you leave. And if you, and the skeleton will for sure get an opportunity attack.
Fuck.
Do you have like at level 1? Do you have disengage or anything like that that would allow you to get out of there?
Well, that's an action, but otherwise no. Not via
You don't have like a bonus action that you can use.
no, not that I know of. No. No, I do not. Yeah, okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm a strong little girl. All right. I am going to run in, and we're gonna stab the cultist, and then I'm also going to try. The skeleton's right next to me. Fuck, I'll stab the skeleton too. Why not? We stab them both.
But
Go.
you're going to use your main hand attack is going to be on the
My
cultist.
main hack will be on the cultist.
Okay. If you could roll a acrobatics check, please.
Acrobatics.
Because
Alright,
you're coming off the edge of the lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then that is.
Don't
going
forget
to
you can
be
use
16.
what Blake give you.
Sorry, a what?
16 in acrobatics.
16? Oof.
When
Just
it comes
barely.
to Blake's thing, do I have to say to use it before I roll? Or
You
I
can
choose
you
after?
can say to use it before the roll or after the roll.
Okay,
Your
good to
choice.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay, so you want to make an attack on the cultist?
Yes.
Okay, go
And-
ahead and roll some attack.
Okay, it's a 17 to hit on the cultist.
Yeah, you got him. Go ahead and
Um,
roll damage.
I get. That's not great. 7 damage.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, thank God.
He
Good thing I shot him in the head.
he falls dead.
Fuck yeah. And then I'll try and go for the stab on the skeleton.
Okay, with
Um,
your offhand.
Yeah, my offhand.
Okay, so roll for.
That's gonna be an 11 to hit.
Does that hit? No, that does not hit.
Well, I tried.
Okay.
Best of luck, guys.
Otto, you're up.
All right. So I'm right next to. What am I close to? Which of the enemies am I closest to?
You have bandit number 3 is right next to you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a two-handed swing at him.
Okay.
Here we go. 20.
Oh, nat 20. Okay, so what you're going to do in this case is roll your damage dice and then double it, and then add
Oh,
your
shit.
and then you add your modifier on top of that.
Okay.
Oh,
Only
it looks like it did it by itself.
Well, I did that. Yeah.
Oh no.
It added the special modifier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
did
does
it.
it
So
automatically.
whatever it gave you, that's what you. So what is that? An 8?
Well, no, I rolled. Oh yeah, no. Why did I roll 2?
Because it recognizes
It's
that
a
you
crit.
have. Yeah, it actually knows that that you critted
Okay.
on the previous hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the rules that it uses are a little different than the rules we use, but we'll just call that as what it was. Okay, so what's your overall damage? Is an 8?
Yeah.
On bandit number 3. Okay, you got him. He's dead.
Nice.
All right. Did you want to move or just hang out where you are?
I'm gonna try and move towards the skeleton.
Okay, you want to go right adjacent to it?
If I don't, can I charge at it next turn as an action? I should know that.
I don't think you have a charge as one of your special moves, do you?
No, but I
Yeah.
could just run at it and try to attack it. It's the same sort of thing as if I move now and attack next turn.
If you use it as an action, it'll take up your attack.
No, you can.
Yeah, you can just move next turn.
You can move now or you can move later. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move later.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So, Sai, you are up.
Would it take an action if I yell something to
No.
the group?
No, we'll call that a bonus action.
Okay. I'm gonna yell to the group. Try to keep the bandit alive. We could possibly question him, if at all possible. And then I'll use Thorn Whip on the skeleton.
Oh, okay. So skeleton is 15 feet away. Go ahead and roll an attack.
What is that? Oh, it's a 4 plus 8, 12.
You miss. That is definitely a miss. Did you want to move? Keep in mind you have a skeleton or a bandit right next to you, so they could take an opportunity attack.
No, I'll just stay there.
Okay, sounds good. So now bandit number 1 is going to take a swing at you, Sai, because you are closer. And that is going to be
Wait, is
16.
bandit number 1 not dead?
No, sorry, this is bandit number 2.
Okay.
Oh, no. He's dead. But, yeah, bandit number 2. So that's
16.
That's a 16 to AC.
Oh, yes, that hits.
That hits. Okay, damage is going to be 1d6 plus damage. Plus 1. That's 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is, skeleton 3, or bandit 3 is dead. Skeleton number, well, he is the only skeleton. He's going to attack Toph with a short sword, and that's going to be 13 to AC.
He misses.
He misses, whiffed it.
What a legend.
Okay, sounds good. And the cultists are dead, so we're back up to Drought. So Drought, just to recap, you have a healthy skeleton and a pretty bloody bandit, and they're pretty much the same distance away from you.
All right, I'm gonna run at the skeleton. Also, will it take a bonus action for me to change to my scimitar?
Nope. You can just
Okay.
switch it.
Okay, then I'm gonna switch to both my scimitars and run at the skeleton.
Okay, sounds good. Roll for attack.
Okay. That is 15.
Ooh, just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That is 7 for damage.
7. Okay. Alrighty, and you can do your second attack as well? Or do you only have one?
I can do a second.
What's your call? He's still alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah. Yeah. And 8 for damage.
You got him. He is down for the count.
Awesome.
Okay, next up is Toph. Only remaining is the bandit, the very, very bloody bandit.
Oh. Okay. How tall is this bandit compared
What?
to me?
I don't know, like humanoid.
He's 5'8".
So it's like
average
yeah.
height.
Yeah, he's your average 5'10".
Okay. Can I like? I'm too short to do anything. Oh. I. Man, I thought I was going for the skeleton. I thought we were good. I'm going to, I guess, bring up both my daggers. I'm gonna aim at him, and I'm gonna drop the weapon.
Okay, roll an intimidation check.
Oh, I'm not good at that. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, you're 3'8".
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
You're a
Yeah,
3'8", 16-year-old girl with a small little piece of sharp
Yeah.
metal.
He pays no attention to you. He's focused on Sai.
Okay, I'll call it as a bonus action. And Sai, do you want to come and help me?
Sai's already looking at him.
So Sai's
literally
toe to toe with him.
him.
Keep in mind that the bandit's like 10 feet away from you, right? But he's right next to Sai.
I literally
Oh.
got stabbed last round by
That's
him.
fine.
But yeah,
I want you to
I'll
take
try
him.
to.
Do something.
You got this, Sai.
I can't do it all by myself. That's my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn. All right, Otto, you're up.
Hold on. What's my intimidation?
about
I got a
15.
plus
He's 15 feet away from you.
15 feet away. I'm gonna move towards him, like adjacent, and I'm gonna like shout at him real loud. Charisma, just get him to like stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Intimidation, probably.
4.
Oh,
4
nice.
plus 2. Well, plus
6.
Yeah, so 6.
God, we look like a ton of bitches, right?
So a 7-foot tall fucking hulking dragon man
Hey,
made of
stop.
rock walks up
Hey
and he's like,
guys,
"Man."
stop.
Yeah, he just goes, ow!
Hey. Yeah, no, he's concerned that you're there, but he's not going to stop. He's still in that fight or flight mode, and he's definitely fighting. He's he just watched all of his buddies die. One of them get turned into a skeleton. There's nothing that's going to shake him. He's
Can
in
I
it.
animal handle him?
And no.
Animal handle the human.
Is that all you're going to do? Emmett?
Technically, humans are animals.
Now, in case anybody's wondering, you can do non-lethal attacks, which means you render them like you can swing at him, and if you hit, you can say this is non-lethal damage, and it just, if you get him to like 0 hit points, he is unconscious.
Oh,
Can I shield bash him?
that would have been nice.
Yeah, I don't.
Would that be a non-lethal?
It would
attack?
be like an improvised weapon.
Okay.
But I mean, you can use your warhammer on him and call it a non-lethal because you're hitting it with the side or.
That seems a little excessive. He's half dead. There's 4 of us.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. I don't need to take him out of the knees.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's That's
Just
an
play
option.
golf with his ankles.
Oh,
Yikes. All right, I'll wait till it's my. It's not my turn anymore, so I'm gonna.
Well, your action was. I guess you could use intimidate. No, intimidate isn't really an action.
Oh well, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna just like punch him in the gut. Just see if that works.
Okay, roll the hit.
Bare fist. What do I? I've
It's an
never
unarmed
hit somebody
strike.
with just my hands before. What do I
Just
do?
roll a d20 and you
Just a
add.
d20.
Yeah,
Your
you don't have
strength.
like any
Add
armor or
strength?
anything.
Shit, I might kill him. This is a non-lethal attack. I'm gonna
Do you
say that
have-
now.
I
Wait,
could be
do
wrong.
you
I,
add
13
strength?
No, I
to
think I'm
hit?
wrong on
I don't
that.
think so.
13 plus 7 for strength is
Dirty 20.
no, that's 16.
Okay,
Hmm?
you hit
So
him.
plus 5, fucking 3 for strength. I'm
Yeah.
dumb. I should
You-
have just rolled for my strength modifier. Anyways,
You hit him.
16. Yeah.
Okay, roll for damage. I mean,
Okay.
you're not going to kill him. Just so
Right.
you're.
D8,
No,
D6.
I think it's just 1 damage, isn't it?
It's
I
just
think
one
it's
damage.
a d4. Oh, never mind. Hold up.
I think it's literally because you're just
Okay, let's just call
punching
it
him. Yeah,
1.
and I don't even think you roll for it. I think it's just an automatic one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm right today.
I don't know. I've never used unarmed attacks. It's
Okay.
very.
Okay, so he is unconscious. He just crumples. Like you just face palm him, and he goes
Right.
down. So now he's sleeping gently.
Into the most restful sleep.
He's in the most
imaginable.
restful sleep. So
Well done, you guys.
yeah, everyone
Uh,
else is down. So
Nobody got hurt other than myself, right?
And the bandits and the fucking wolfmen.
Well, okay, nobody that
Nobody
we
that matters.
didn't kill.
Tell me that I matter.
Nobody worth keeping alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to clarify, it is just a normal roll. You add your proficiency bonus plus your strength mod
Why would
for
you do proficiency?
for
for
your,
an unarmed attack.
but that's your attack roll, not the damage roll.
No, that is just to see if it hits.
Yeah, and what's the
Um,
damage? I think
It
it's
doesn't say. It says 0 bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 1. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, he's unconscious. Good job. So what do you want to do?
Anybody got some rope or something?
Oh, I got rope. I'm a pirate, ain't I?
Yeah, okay.
You want
Wait,
silk
is that in
or
your
you want
inventory?
hempen?
Whatever
Oh,
works
I have 50
best
feet of hempen rope. Where
to tie him
it's
up.
in my inventory.
He's
There
a
you go.
hempen man. He
There you
ain't
go.
worth the silk.
So I'm gonna tie up the bandit's ankles,
'Kay.
And wrists,
Hog
and
tie
throw
'em.
them over my shoulder.
You're gonna throw him over your shoulder.
Are you
Yeah.
throwing him over
So
your
you're
shoulder?
gonna carry him around.
Yeah, why are we
Okay, he'll be
carrying
your
He's
pet.
him?
unconscious.
Where-
We don't
have
know if
more
we're moving
questions
yet.
to answer.
Yeah.
Otto, where are we taking him?
Are we not going into the archway?
I mean,
I
I
still
just
want
wanted
answers.
to tie him up to ask him questions.
I want
No,
He's
answers.
didn't take him
unconscious.
anywhere.
Wait
I
for
know
him
how
to
to wake a man up.
Okay, fine. I ungracefully throw him back onto the ground.
Make up
While
your
he's tied
minds,
up.
guys.
Can I give him a sniff of my finest rum?
Alcohol.
It's like a smelling salt.
Okay, so
Uh,
so yeah, you didn't hit him so hard that he's unconscious for like 6 hours. So he starts stirring as soon as he hits the ground again, and he's kind of looking really worse for wear. And he is kind of curious as to what you're going to do with him.
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay,
I think I should.
real random question here, buddy. What the fuck is going on?
Why are you here?
He doesn't want to talk. He's kind of like battle shocked, he's just suffered defeat. He watched his buddies die, turn into a skeleton as well, like we talked about before. He just sort of sits in silence. Like it would require some kind of an intimidation check to get him to talk.
All right, you little fucking
Oh,
bastard.
no.
Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm fucking Drought the Drunk. If you want to get out of here alive, you better start jabbering.
Okay, go ahead and roll roll
Okay.
initiative. Just roll a intimidation check.
All right, and I had gotten a 17.
17, yeah. So he kind of looks at you guys. He realizes that you guys really barely took a scratch. I mean, while even though Sai took a couple of hits or took a hit,
I'm half dead.
he looks yeah. But as far as he's concerned, you look healthy. So he says, "Well, you know, my buddies and I, we were just wandering through the forest. We heard a really loud sound. We couldn't describe it. We figured it was some type of magic, but it just drew our attention. And so when we came up to the edge of the cliff, we just saw these two guys standing beside this archway. They looked like nothing. There was no weapons visible. They just they looked like monks or priests just sitting there with nothing. So we figured, well, there's three of us, two of them. We got this. We'll take them. And we started fighting with them, and there was nothing we could do to get past their armor. We didn't even hit them. They were able to deflect all of our attacks without any issue whatsoever. We have no idea why they're here. We're bandits. We were just looking for sort of an easy score, and we know as much as you do at this point.
So you
Okay.
know nothing of where this archway can go or anything like that. You
No, we
just got lost.
well we know about the mound over to the east. Where I mean, everybody knows about it. And there's been lots of stories and about riches underneath, but we've digged there ourselves. We've known people who have dug there, and there's nothing there. And so when we heard this commotion, we figured, well, maybe somebody knows something that we don't. So yeah, we don't know anything about this place.
All
Yeah.
right, let's set this bastard free.
No, we're not
Yeah,
setting him free. He's a
I
bandit.
What
agree.
the fuck? He's a man living for
Yeah.
food.
Look,
What did he do wrong? He just
I don't
killed
care.
his
He's a
friends.
bandit. He just admitted he's a bandit. He steals from people and he takes shit by force. I'm not letting him go free.
So you wanna
what?
kill him?
By my count,
I don't want to
half of
kill him.
us
We don't
steal
have
shit.
to.
do you know where we could take him then? Just leave him
Do
here
you
to
guys
starve?
have a peaceful way
Just
of
cut his
knocking
shit
him
off.
unconscious again?
Like, cut off the fucking ropes. I'll point him towards the nearest town and tell him.
Oh, and tell him to turn himself into the fucking
No,
local
no,
town
no,
watch?
no. You don't do that. If I see him again, I'll cut his goddamn nipples off.
Well, that
Your
seems
sick,
extreme.
deviant fucking torture aside, man
I'm
has
not gonna
committed
do it.
multiple
I'm
crimes
not
to
gonna
which he's
fucking
committed,
See him again.
to which he's admitted.
Okay,
I don't care if we
okay,
see him
Otto,
again.
Otto, if you don't want to let him go, tell us your plan, okay?
I say we keep him tied up, gag him so he can't make noise. We'll carry him with him. We'll figure out what the fuck is going on here. The moment we're done with all this stupid nonsense, the closest town we get to, we'll just tell them he's a bandit and give him over to the local guard to lock up or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm not carrying him. And
I'm not
I don't
carrying
want
him.
him eaten by the
You see
fucking
me?
wolves.
I'm a fucking twig.
He
Well,
seems
I'll
to just be a
tie him
grave
around my
robber.
body like a backpack.
You might as well fucking kill him at that point. No one wants to smell that.
Honestly, your scales
Hey,
might
what?
just do enough for that.
My what?
Your scales.
What about my scales?
Yeah, dude, you're gonna
They,
fucking
they
choke
might
him
just.
to death.
All right,
He's
so
not
you're
looking
gonna
very good as it is.
you're
but-
gonna take him with you.
Regardless of what they say, he's still tied up. I'm gonna take a little bit more rope, tie it into his mouth as a gag, and then I'm gonna throw him over my shoulder and start
You're
walking.
so fucked up.
This fucking paladin
All
is
right,
trying to
well-
do the right thing.
I think we're gonna end the game there.
Just quickly,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
would like to loot all the corpses.
The
You
cul-
what?
the cultists.
Well, they're arguing, you know.
The cultists don't appear to have much of value. They have their holy symbol around their necks,
Okay.
but they have no money. The scimitars are just cheap. There's really nothing spectacular about them. If you want to, if you want to put one in your inventory, but they would be considerably long for
Yeah.
a gnome. But I mean, you're welcome to keep them. But they're just a plain scimitar. They really don't have much value.
Do their cloaks look of like pretty high quality?
No, they actually look quite plain, like almost like this like like a monk, like literally like a monk's robe, like just very plain, very simple. But they can move really well on them. They're meant to be free flowing so that they can attack and fight. So they're just basic robes, nothing spectacular. No money on them. The bandits have between all three of them, they must have either just buried their other stuff, but they had like 5 gold between them. So really not a whole lot there. Again, their weapons are just simple weapons, nothing
Not a
spectacular.
whole lot. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like triple my money.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Did you want to take it in a way that the other players can't see it, or the other characters can't see it, rather, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna pickpocket. Also, the guy who's tied up. The other players can notice this one. I will pickpocket him while he's laying on the ground tied up.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, between the three of them, so he had 2 gold, one guy had 1, and the other guy had 2. So.
Oh
Like-
fuck, you're rich.
Yeah, and I'll pocket that.
Sounds good.
Toph, you can't just take people's things.
Two of them are dead. And then the other one, you guys are tying up, and you want to carry him
Wait,
all the way
wait,
back to
You
town.
took the
What
other
am I
2
doing?
stuff as well?
What? Sorry, what'd you say?
You took the other 2s as well?
No, I actually didn't. I left them on
What'd
the
you
body
find?
because I thought it was a good cause. I didn't take anything except for my man here. This 2 gold I found here on this man.
What do you think we should?
I
This fucking
mean, I
lass
guess they're dead. They can't do anything with it, so.
doesn't even know how to steal shit properly.
I don't steal actually. I was simply
Borrow.
it was that's exactly what it was. Just a
Kleptomania.
borrow.
You're borrowing. All right, let's leave it there. So next time we'll take off, or we'll sort of carry on right where we are. As promised, we can now sort of turn it over to Twitch chat, and we can answer any questions that you guys might have. I know it's just the beginning. Sorry about the rough start, but I am learning what I'm doing. So yeah, if anybody has, do you guys want to, before we open it up to Twitch while they're getting their questions ready, do you guys want to ask any questions, or do you want to air any laundry, anything like that? Are you guys good?
So, Aaron, did you think Did you think that was how it was gonna go?
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh,
So a little bit of a spoiler. Aaron, Em, and I have actually played through that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've already played that.
you actually got to this
Yeah,
exact part.
literally the exact
And we've never
point.
gone past.
Yeah.
Yeah, we,
So
we
now-
killed the cultists and the bandits, so we did know that they were there, and then that was kind of the end of the campaign that we played.
I'm actually
But
surprised.
I enjoyed this a lot more
Agreed,
than the
yeah.
last one because
Yeah.
you
guys
guys are
call me
fun
fat.
to roleplay with. Like we.
Yeah.
So
It was
true.
definitely different. It was definitely different.
But like also like the first time, it was everyone's first time playing D&D.
Yeah.
We didn't know like how to roleplay. And Aaron's learned how to roleplay a lot, and I've done a bit. And Keenan has played a lot of D&D before, and I think Emmett's picking it up as he watched us bicker and do stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely a new group when we first did it. There also was like because like when we originally said we were doing the exact same campaign. I'm like, okay, so I already know what happens in the first session. I'm surprised I actually had no fucking idea what happened in the first session whatsoever.
It was a long
remembered
time ago. It was over a
the
year
beginning.
ago. Yeah.
I remembered exactly what the beginning was like. I
Yeah.
remember the prologue, and then as we're walking, you're like, you find this big hill, and I'm like, did we
I
fucking
forgot
come
about the
across a
hill.
hill. Like
I knew
totally
about the
was
wolves.
lost.
I knew about the memory loss thing. I knew about. I forgot it was cultists, but I knew there was people that we had to fight in a crater.
Yeah, I do
I-
remember fighting people. I did
Yeah.
not remember the crater. I did not know there were 2 groups fighting. I never remembered the archway, which is probably the big detail that I feel like I should have known.
I didn't remember the archway.
Yeah.
I remember the
fuck.
beginning because we were about to walk away, and then as we're walking away, Caden's like, "Hey, should we take that hand?" And
Yeah.
Dad is like, "Well, the campaign name is called the Blackened Hand."
by
We
the
were just
way,
gonna leave it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
just really quick, I forgot to pick up my hand axe. We'll just call it that I picked it up
Kind
Sure.
of assumed you would.
You
You
just
just
pop-
dropped it.
Yeah.
and left it.
So the bandit we captured, he's in like he's in rough shape. Obviously, he's not going to be doing anything spectacular, but he's not going to die if we don't take
Nope.
care of him.
No, I
Okay,
mean,
good.
I would maybe feed him once in a while, give him some
Like,
water,
yeah,
let him go to the
well,
bathroom.
Are
you
we
know.
keeping him
shit
as a
for a living.
pet?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, like what the
Apparently,
fuck?
I don't know.
we're
Dude,
keeping
by the
him.
way, like totally metagame bullshit. I mean, that is like the least. That's like, dude, that is fucking chaotic good as fuck. Honestly, like
I
that
want
is
to
the least
gag him. It's the
paladin
first
shit
thing
I've
that comes to
ever
your
heard.
mind.
See me,
Well, it's practical, isn't it? What should
me-
I do instead for lawful good?
I'm like, oh, he like he's kind of like me, and I'm neutral, so I don't really care what happens to him. Just set him free, right? Like it doesn't matter. He's already scared of me.
Well, he'd steal shit for a living. He's going to keep doing it if we set him free. I
I
don't think a lawful good
get
person would
where
think that
It's
he
just
should
a
Emmett
great
is
walk
coming
free.
from. He's like, oh, like I want to turn this
Yeah.
guy in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to deal with the guy
I
carrying me
think
around.
Emmett just wants to have like a a page
pet
boy,
human.
to carry his shield and
Yeah.
Oh,
Golf caddy,
that's what
just
It would
through the whole
Emmett's
be
trying to
campaign.
create.
irresponsible and immoral of us to just set a bandit free.
He's just
On-
this is the thing though, is to me, like I know my character couldn't give a shit. But on the other side of things, even if I was like a lawful person, to an extent, this is like the most petty crime you could ever commit.
It's still crime.
Yeah, but I'm like, is it worth
Shit.
my time to go
Yeah,
carry him all the way
honestly,
back? Like, do I really
I don't care.
that
It's
much?
not that much. It's not that much to
the
carry.
lesser evil.
No, I think Rel. I think only Emmett and Dad use.
Yeah, we actually have.
fantasy
I was
grounds
using
to track
fantasy
stuff.
grounds.
We
have
we
dice.
use very real dice.
I used real dice, but
Use real dice so they can lie about their
I actually had
rolls.
2 sets of dice out because
Absolutely,
I was
that's how
playing
it's
fighter
done.
and I had to double roll a lot. I just
Oh, I've got like 5 on my table.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I'm basically using Fantasy Grounds as a way to organize the story and to organize combat. I prefer it. It makes more sense to me than trying to keep track of everything on paper. So that's why I'm using Fantasy Grounds, and then I left it open to the guys if they want to use it or not. I know Keenan is, and Emmett is. I like when I don't use Fantasy Grounds to roll against the players. I also don't use it to roll. I use a real dice when I'm doing all my. I just find it more fun, basically. There's something tangible about the actually rolling the dice as opposed to letting a computer do it.
yeah, and having your lucky dice set and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I almost feel like the computer is not random. I know that sounds stupid because it's a random
isn't.
number generator,
It isn't.
but it's
Computers
not
are
as-
never random.
yeah.
Computers can't be random.
Yeah. So
Neither can humans, but
nothing technically.
yes.
No.
So that's why I prefer to just use it as an organization tool.
Fair.
Um
good.
this is the very start of I'm hoping to be a long campaign. I've been working on the campaign, I think probably 2 years. I was listening to the McElroy brothers actually in their what was it called, the Adventure Zone. They were doing their balance arc, and I had never. I mean, I grew up with D&D all around me, but I've never played before. And when I heard them, I was like, "This is like I've always been a storyteller. I've always liked that." And the idea of having a collaborative story to tell with people that you know and then tell it for other people, I think is really, really exciting. So that's sort of that's why we wanted to do it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it
We're
is
hoping
it is
it'll
going to be a
be
campaign.
about a year long, and it should go to level 20.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
So, by the way, one thing I want to clear up is when I was climbing that tree, I rolled a nat 1, and I could have re-rolled, but me shitting the bed totally suited my character.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it made
in
a
that
lot. It was
moment.
good.
It was
yeah.
so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do know about the dice tower. But again, I just going back to the whole dice thing. I trust
I
them.
just like the feel of
Yeah.
real dice. Like,
Yeah,
it's so,
it's so much
fun.
more fun to actually roll and
Yeah.
get so mad at yourself when you see the nat 1, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you burn the dice after every session. And
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it comes down to trust. I trust that they're not going to lie about their character sheets, even though I can see them. But I trust that their dice are going to be legit.
because they saw their
I was
actors.
rolling pretty hot up until that now.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, Rel. No, it's a good point. And I think if everyone was using it, it would be a little bit. It would make sense to use the dice tower, but because some of us are, some of us aren't. It's a little tricky.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Also, Aaron, you have my character sheet wrong for the Twitch screen.
It's the one on Eric's thingy.
Because my AC is wrong. Because on Fantasy Grounds it was wrong until yesterday.
Oh, well, that's your fault. I will change
What?
that.
that's all your fault.
It's because on Fantasy Grounds I never gave myself items, so I didn't have any armor on. So I'm actually wearing leather armor, so my AC is 14. Not
Okay, I will change that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
I
so-
can change that.
Big question, Aaron.
Yes.
Is that how you thought the first session was gonna go between you and I?
No, actually, I 100% expected you to start off with a cutlass to my throat, and then Sai was gonna have to be like, "Hey, yo, Keenan, let's fucking
Keenan and
chill
I
here."
argued for so long on everything.
Everything. You guys are
Fucking
sitting there
dumb.
arguing about who's gonna fucking climb up the hill, the fat midget or me, and I'm like, well,
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so me personally, I really wanted, because someone just brought up that, like, I said, oh, my character's gonna have a hard time with your character, and then someone brought it
Yeah.
up that I was gonna kill you, and then
yeah,
I stuck to it, and scared the shit out of you.
such a concern
like-
of ours.
But like, as you see it win that session, that's actually how my character would feel.
You're not going to kill me. I do know that, or at least now, at least.
Also, you called me not fat because you thought that was going to be the catalyst to killing you. Even though everyone else already called me fat, so I don't know how.
My character's not a dick. I'm obviously not going to call. I'm not going to call you fat to your face.
But then you called him fat like 10 seconds later.
Until I was talking to Sai. He wasn't supposed
Yeah,
to be listening.
the fat guy over there. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Rel. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I
had a
I
great
would
time.
we really enjoyed it.
I've never had to do a voice for so long in like role playing stuff. So after talking to Keaton a little bit, I realized like I would go from like this really breathy, like low toned voice, and then because Keaton uses like a Scottish accent, like I would listen to him talk, and then all of a sudden I would add in like a small Scottish accent. And I kept having to fix it, and I'm like,
I noticed
"Stop."
that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually really proud of how my accent worked
It went
out.
well.
Yeah.
Because that was not what I planned my accent to be at all. But my issue is that I knew that my accent was gonna go from like pirate to French to Spanish to Portuguese. It was just gonna be everywhere. But I was like, oh, I can do a strong like Scottish pirate accent thing.
Yeah. No,
No, your accent
it's all
works
good.
so well. For
I
your character.
butchered it though.
Yeah.
Like any Scot watching this
By-
would be offended.
By the
it's
fifth or sixth episode, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll get
Well, the
into
trick
it.
is-
That's
I
very
just have
used
to
to
get-
like talking. Like I've always wanted to use like a voice, but I can never get it to work properly.
No.
Well, here's your homework for next week. So, by the way, for those of you who are still watching, we're going to be back every Wednesday at 7:30 MST. Hopefully, we'll start a little bit earlier next time.
Assuming it doesn't break.
Assuming I don't break things. Again, I'm new. But yeah, I challenge the four of you guys to speak in your character's accent the entire time. I know you won't.
I will try.
Aaron
God.
Aaron does a really good job. Keenan
Next
does a
time?
good job.
So hard.
I
Purposely
tried.
didn't give my character much of
Well, then
Yeah,
bird.
we're at the point where I was like devising that entire plan. I didn't want to do the accent because it was just going to be way too much and it was going to hurt. Yes, I just thought of that too. I should get absolutely hammered while doing this. so
Well, we
that I
have
can
our
sound like that.
pre-show ritual is we all take a shot. So
Yeah, we
Yeah.
took a shot before we started, so
Right before the
Keenan
stream
will take
started.
5 or 6 before.
that would have been awesome to actually have on stream. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah. Okay. So I guess that's pretty much it for this evening. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.
Good eye, lods and losses.
Fuck drought.
Fuck
you.
you.